Happy Taco Tuesday. I hope you all made some money yesterday on Monday. I know we did on this channel. Guys, we got a big slate today. MLB got a better 10x play, a dabble 12x play, and then we're going to head over to Prizepicks and see if they actually have any lines up yet. Let's talk some freaking Tuesday baseball. Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Keith Stone coming at you with another free pick video. Guys, we kicked ass 3 days in a row on the live stream. It has yielded results. Now, if you've taken the time to tune into that, I appreciate y'all, and you're being rewarded because we're hitting slips. We're having some fun together in the chat. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit subscribe. And guys, smash that thumbs up button too. And you should turn on the notifications because if you're able to even listen and kind of tag along, even if you're like driving home from work or something, when we do the live streams in the afternoon, it's been paying off big time. Now, this was not a live stream play, but let's get right into the recap. Then we're going to head over to Prizepicks and we'll see if they got any good lines up yet. Guys, this delivered late. The Mets, I gave you guys that better slip. We're going to get into that in 1 sec. It was such bad luck, guys. We'll get into it, but we're going to focus on the positive. We had a really good day. It helps when you hit little 4-pick stacks like this. The beauty of it, if you see the ticker down there on the bottom, I just set up a week pass. We'll get into that in a sec too, but it's going to look kind of similar to this, but with UFC. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to make us all freaking rich. We hit this over on Chalkboard. I think one of these, it was a shy discount. This guy voided, still made, 0.75 units in profit. We will take that any day of the week. This was a live stream play that we literally built on the screen. I was building on my phone, and then the guys were, following along, and then I just put a photo of it. Once I was done, I airdropped it right over here and put it up on the screen. So yeah, it was almost a unit in profit. Nice little, boost play that Sleeper was offering us. We took advantage. This was also a live stream play I built out on Sleeper. Now I did it a little late today, so it was like pretty much like some of these were on the verge of starting. So yeah, just definitely make sure you turn on notifications, guys, because it's paying. This is the third straight day in a row. You guys saw the underdog play we hit 2 days in a row. We hit a huge one yesterday. Actually got down a full unit on that one too, which is nice. Going to pay for my UFC ticket. This cashed late. Soderstrom got it done in extra innings. Those are always nice when you can hit those on Dabble. This was a live stream play as well, and then Porzingis voided. So it sucks. I got our money back, but I do wish that underdog would do it like the rest of these, where this would have just paid like 3x or something instead. But they give me the little rescue square, so I'll use that tomorrow for sure. But yeah, pretty good reads. Brunson really got hot in the fourth quarter. Kind of crazy that Boston blew that game, guys. A little shocked, but and then we did miss one. This was another live stream play. Cal Raleigh, really good track record against the pitcher, just didn't get it done. And guys, this one right here. This is the one I gave you. Now, if you took my advice and you did one dynamic and you did one like this, you made a small profit. So you did good. We're on target here. Even when we miss, we're barely missing, right? This was frustrating as hell because this guy had 4 walks. Now, to be fair, he hadn't had a huge pitch count this season, but he was trending up. And I really thought he was going to make it 5 innings. And he went into the 5th inning. I think he got like 4.1, but the second batter he faced, he had 3 hits allowed and 4 walks allowed. The second batter, he hit Lindor with a pitch, and the Diamondbacks just came out and pulled him because Juan Soto and Pete Alonso were up next. So it's frustrating. I really thought this was going to hit, guys, but the 4 walks are what did it. If those were just like base hits instead of walks, his leash even might be a little longer potentially. I mean, it's frustrating. But like I said, if you took my advice and you split this in half, you would have made say you put $10 on each of these, right? The $10 should have turned into 25, and then your other $10 one lost. So you still should have made $5. I wish I could dynamic these, but it is what it is. So congrats if you made a small profit on that play. We're going to hit one of these guys. We're due. I got one for you guys today. It's not quite that aggressive. You can do whatever you want with it, but I'll show you how I'm rolling it out. We had a couple close misses too, that you saw the better one, and then McNeil. This guy's been hot, just didn't get it done. He had a really good opportunity with a runner on third in the middle of the game. Set some sports millions plays today. I haven't been over there in a while. They brought these new discounts in. They're actually pretty cool. Problem is they limit you to $5 on these, but hey, we'll turn five into $30. Okay, that's no problem. Got our Freddie Freeman bases. I knew I had that somewhere, and then we hit this one too. So this was 5 for 45. This is a nice little 9x play, all correlated. Guys, getting on the VIP really does pay for itself. So we have another one that's open too on Sports Millions that the discount hits. So that's awesome. And so, guys, just so you know, my UFC strategy, I'm telling you right now, you cannot sit on the sidelines. Okay. I'm making this so fucking dirt cheap that I there's so many people on the VIP already that I have to limit kind of the exposure we get in. Now, DraftKings Pick Six is a little different because it's all peer to peer. It's not like us taking dabble for 100 grand over a weekend between all the players. Basically, taking it from other players on DraftKings Pick Six. That's how that works. I'm just letting you know. My birthday's on Friday. I know this is going to be a special weekend for not only because I'm turning a year older, but Saturday, this strategy that I'm about to fucking throw out. If you got some money in the bank, and I mean this Pat, you're gonna look back on this moment if you get on here. Especially if you have DraftKings Pick Six, it's kind of gonna be a big deal this weekend. You're gonna look back on this and say that was the greatest $15 I've ever spent in my life. I should be charging way more than this. But I'm hooking you all up. I put a limit of 15 on this. It looks like 2 people via Winnable have already purchased it. So these are, now that this is going to go on YouTube, and when all these people wake up in the morning on Winnable, these are going to go like that. So don't wait. Get on there. I'm making it so freaking affordable. This is less than what I have normally charged for a discounted weekend pass, where I try to help you guys out, get you on for the picks on the weekends, guys. This is going to get you every pick from Tuesday through Saturday. So all the UFC slips, everything we're doing. So yeah, let's get into a couple picks today. Okay, so when that's loading, what we'll do is come over here to, let's refresh this page as well. Make sure we're on May 6th. I hope y'all had a good Cinco de Mayo too, by the way. Oh man, look at these juicy numbers right here, boys. Let's see if Prizepicks has anything up yet. Let's go over to MLB. And we won the one I gave you guys yesterday too. It made like 0.4 back, which is not quite good enough. So yeah, I really like the over here. This, they've been trending in Miami. All the games have been trending over. This is a 61% chance. Prizepicks probably shouldn't have this on the board. A's Mariners probably with these two pitchers, Hancock and Jeffrey Springs has actually been pretty good. But, we could trust the data on one like this. Let's go back over here and let's see if they have that one. They do. So we'll do that. I would lean no on this Seth Lugo one. Sean Burke, the Royals, we've been over this. They're slow starters. Abbott versus Sale, I would definitely lean no here, just because the Braves are kind of bipolar. They haven't been hitting lefties the greatest. Let's see if the data agrees with me on this one. So, yeah, Truist Park, 46%. There we go. So, I'm on target there. Busch Stadium, Steinbrenner Fields. Yeah, that's because there's some good pitchers on the mound there. The conditions probably aren't the best, though. And then King, Clark, Schmidt. I like Michael King to actually shut down his old team. But I don't know about Clarky boy. He might get roughed up. This one right here could be a good under. Let's see what the data says on Fenway. And then what else do we have? Baltimore, Minnesota, Povich versus Lopez. I don't know if I trust Povich. Let's see here. So Kaufman actually has a 56% chance. They must think that the Royals at home over here, this 38%. Man, I'm telling you, I would lean the under on that big time. Wrigley Field's 51.8%. You got Verlander on the mound, Colin Ray. He's been pretty good this year, but the numbers against the Giants roster aren't necessarily the best. So let's just see what we can do over here. I definitely kind of like. I would trust my gut and say take the under here, but Sean Burke is kind of bad. Dollander and Jackson Jobe, even at Coors Field, jeez, man, that's kind of tough. Maybe today, boys, Peterson, Zach Gallen, that's probably a good under 2 right there, I would say. Let's see what the data says on that one. Yeah, 55%. I don't know. I'm gonna just trust my gut, guys. We're gonna lock this in as a 2-pick today. Or wait, do I have something else on here? Oh, we have a 3-pick. So all right, I'll tell you what. Let's let's trust my gut here. Let's take the less. If he can basically, if Sean Burke can just get through Bobby Baseball, I like our chances. And then the Brew Crew kind of been a slow starter. I don't like Wodzinski tomorrow. You're going to see that in the next play I got for you guys. But Chad Patrick, I don't know. That's a tough one too. Let's see what the data says on these. So Coors Field does say 58%. I guess we could maybe roll that out. Tiger's been kind of getting it done, but Colorado's offense is so freaking bad. Nationals Park, Angels Stadium, Wrigley's at 51%, Yankee Stadium's at 50%. Maybe we take the under there because they didn't have the Tampa Bay one up, I believe. No. So yeah, I think what we'll do is snag the under right here. So I'll give us a 5-man flex, 5 to win $50. Guys, if you're new to Prizepicks, I mean, look, the reason I don't have money in this account is because they don't let me get money now. I can't even put $26 down on a play like this. See, maximum lineup $5. Now, if you guys follow dudes on YouTube that can't show you that, but say they win on Prizepicks every day and they're flashing an absorbent amount of money every day, guys, you're getting scammed, man. They're not real like me. Okay, I promise you. That when you beat Prizepicks for approximately like 12 to 15K, somewhere in that range, they're gonna fucking limit you. They're not gonna let you beat them. It sucks. Trust me. It took the wind right out of my sails when they fucking started limiting me. It sucks. So be careful. There's a lot of scammers out there. We do it right on this channel. No one's transparent. No one fucking goes through the plays like that. Gives you guys recaps, shows you the winners, shows you plenty of losers too. Anybody that's just telling you they win all the time on DFS, they're full of shit. Anyways, let's go over here to Better Picks now. Guys, Better literally has one of the coolest offers in the game. Now, you can just sit on Prizepicks if you want, but if you really are serious about changing your life and earning extra money and maybe even eventually like quitting a day job by being able to do this consistently, you have to get all the weapons of war. You can't just sit on one freaking tool in the shed, okay? You have to have them all. So if this is legal in your state, if Dabble's legal in your state, if Chalkboard's legal in your state, Underdog, all these, you can't just sit on Prizepicks. You can't do it. And even if you do have success and you find a way to beat them, they're just going to limit you. It's only a matter of time. So get on Better, $250, win or lose on your first wager. Best, it's if you're feeling like gambling and you want to come in on the weekend and be like, damn, dude, Keith just built a sick UFC play. This is the best one to go to because it's literally a free fucking shot. What I mean by that is you put $250 down. Let's say we try to get you 10x, right? 2,500. Well, it's going to pay 2,750 because you get 250. And then if you lose, you get your 250 back. I mean, it's literally the coolest offer in the game. So let's get into the picks. So pick number one. Now, I did not go. I just did not just go chase like what Vegas thought here. A lot of times I do like to do that, but I mix it in. Sometimes I just got to go with my own meat and potatoes and how I'm feeling. So I'll tell you this. Seth Lugo, I watched this guy pitch a couple weeks ago when I was actually at Kauffman Stadium. In fact, I could probably show you guys. Let me see if I can do that here real quick. There you go. That was not this last Friday, but the Friday before. Yeah, great park, great time. I had a great time. Yeah, it was awesome. But I watched this dude pitch, and he's been pretty dialed in. He's had kind of this one rough start here. He's been pitching pretty deep into games, which doesn't help a prop like this. But he's just, he's been lights out. So we need him under 5.5 hits allowed. Now he's getting the White Sox. Okay. He's only gone over this number once all season, and it was against the Yankees. So that makes a little sense. And so, the White Sox against right-handed pitching this year, as you can imagine, they're one of the worst, in the league. They're, sitting at around a 220 batting average. Lugo has not given up 5.5 hits allowed in 10 of his last 11 games. This four hits a game allowed. And this is a guy traditionally that, like a lot of the Royals pitchers, that just plays better at home. So that's going to be pick number one. I do like Lugo a lot to stay under this 5.5 number. Now, guys, I also want to let you know, just because I'm rolling this out this way doesn't mean you have to. If you don't like something that I put on here, you're a grown man. A lot of you are adults, grown women. Just leave it off the slip or put something else you like more. If you don't agree with a pick, that doesn't mean you have to play it. You also got to remember something. Just because we missed that better slip yesterday, that information, a lot of guys that tune in can't even use DFS apps. Okay. So like, just remember when I'm showing 4 out of 5 green slips, a lot of guys just play on the sports books and they'll go bet all these individually and they love me long time. So just keep that in mind. And then the VIP, we don't need to win a better slip like this every day. We only need to win one about every 10 days. That's it. Because if we would have hit that 20x play last night, we would have been just absolutely cruising. So anyways, pick number 2. This is probably the one that I have maybe the mixed feelings about. But I also, ironically enough, watched this guy pitch at that same stadium that same night. He was the opposing pitcher for the Astros that night. So you can see a clear trend here, okay? It's kind of like a up the ladder, up the ladder, up the ladder, okay? So he's getting worse as the season's going along. He's making it to at least 5 innings, so I like that. We need 5 hits allowed. Now, the Brew Crew, overall, not the greatest numbers against righties, but they're doing better than the White Sox. It's pretty solid. I'd say about league average right now. But they have a decent track record against him as well. So there's a few guys that Turang's 2 for 2 against him. Churio's 1 for 1 against him. Very small sample size. You can't look too much into it. Willie is 0 for 4 and Frelick's 0 for 4. But I feel pretty good about this. I like the way that we're trending up here, and I like the fact that we feel like we're getting a misplaced line. I think better should have this at 5.0. I think they should make us make a tougher decision. So that's pick number 2. And then number 3, now I have seen this line at 6.5 and then at 5.5 on a few sites, but you got to remember something with the 5.5. You are paying a very big risk because they're reducing it so much on a site that has modifiers. Okay, better's just to pick them. Now, Paulo, he's gone 6 strikeouts in 3 straight games, so that is a push line. Okay, that's 2025. Now, in his head-to-head against these same Orioles last year, he had 7 and he had 8. Those are big numbers. Made it pretty far into the game. 6 innings, 5.2 quality starts, and on top of that, if you just take a standard strikeout rate, this is against anybody, righties, lefties, just who is striking out the most in the last 14 days? The Orioles are number 2, second highest in the league at about every 4 batters that comes up, they're striking out. So this team is just underachievers. They piss me off. Them and the Reds both. They just pissed me right off. So 6 strikeouts, Pablo Lopez. Like I said, I feel really good at the bare minimum. We'll push this. And what'll happen is if we push this, this will still pay a 5x. So we'll still make $125 here, which would be really solid. And then we also have another push potential line here. Now, I think he's going right on over this. So Cal Quantrill, you can make the argument this guy maybe doesn't even belong in the major leagues. Over 4.5. This is the juiced -165 line, right? Most places have it at 5.5. Better's right in the middle. I think this is a really good line to attack. As you can see, in his last 10 games, he's gone over this 8 out of 10. Head-to-head, look at this. This Dodgers squad absolutely owns this guy. He's had 6 hits given up, including his last start last week or a couple of weeks ago. Or I guess it was last week, 430. Yeah, he gave up six hits in that game too. 2025, right here. He was 1 short of pushing every other start. I don't understand why we're getting this line at 5.0. I really don't get it. So, guys, lock in. The Dodgers are going to probably face roll this guy again. It's 25 to win 250. It's a great little quarter unit to win massive upside, 2.25 units in profit. And you saw how close we got yesterday. We're going to smash one of these. So I have another one of these that I already built that's on the VIP. You're getting access to it for 15 freaking bucks plus all the UFC shit. I'm telling y'all, if you ever trust in me about anything, you're not going to want to miss this weekend with DraftKings Pick 6. They're probably going to patch this shit soon because of what we're about to do to them. So just get ready for it. All right, I got one more play for you guys over on Dabble. We're not going to break this one down too much like this. We're just going to get to the meat and potatoes. So real quick, we're going to plug it. Dabble, legal in a ton of states. They have peer-to-peer now. That's what I play on. They're, they'll give you $25 just to go try the app out. If you use promo code SBAA, you can get that that free money. And basically the way you got to view it though is, when you come in there, just remember you're gonna fall in love, so you might as well just make a deposit. And yeah, they'll give you $25. And yeah, you can put, like I don't know, deposit $5, and then you could use your free 25, slam it on this play, and you'll see why. Because it pays 12 freaking X, and we're going for a shot today. So we're going to, you see, most guys will come on here and give you like a 2Xer. Okay, I'm giving you a 10X play and a 12X play because I'm trying to help you guys win big. You got to remember something. I have a lot of these little looks. Okay, this is why we put quarter units on these, because I'd rather play volume and get more looks. On the VIP, I might have 2 other slips that look similar to this, and one of those might hit. And just keep that in mind, because say I set 4 of these. Well, if we hit one play, we're gold. We're gold. We're absolutely gold. So we're just stacking the Dodgers. We just got done talking about Cal Quantrill. Freddie Freeman, he's playing extremely well right now. He's playing probably the best baseball I've seen him play since the playoffs. He's playing really freaking well. Mookie, he had a good game yesterday. It's been a little streakier, but this is a good spot. Anytime you can get the Dodgers for 9 innings on the road against a bad pitcher in good hitting conditions in the heat, sign me up. This is the number 2 and 3 hitter for the Los Angeles Dodgers. So I don't really feel like I need to sell you guys much more than that. And then Pete Crow Armstrong and Nico Horner. These are just 2 hot batters. Pete Crow Armstrong's freaking awesome. I'm surprised they're not moving this guy up in the order a little bit. I believe this is like the 6th and 7th hitter in the lineup, and they are at home, so they'll probably only get 4 at bats. They're getting Verlander, who's just not the same guy he used to be, man. I mean, the dude's practically my age, okay? It's amazing he's still out there doing what he does, but I don't know. I saw the Cubs really abuse the Giants bullpen today. This is a good order. The conditions at Wrigley get so overhyped sometimes with the wind. Oh, the wind's blowing in. Yeah, well, they scored 9 freaking runs, dude. Come on. Hayden Birdsong just got fucking lit up. So, yeah, I think we'll take the chance. Now, Dabble had Kyle Tucker and Ian Happ too, and, that's the top of the order, guys. So if you want to get a different look there, by all means, we're going to get one. 100% we're going to get one. If you want to follow me on Dabble, that's my name right there, and go copy this play. No problem. And, yeah, it pays 12X, guys. So, just like imagine if you just threw like $10 on this and pay $120. Freaking awesome. And guess what? It's all correlated. Well, kind of, because the way you got to view this, let's say that Ohtani draws a walk, and then Mookie Betts comes up and hits a double, and Ohtani scores. So Mookie's got a hit and an RBI now. Okay. And then say Freddie Freeman comes up and hits a home run. Well, he just hit because he's going to have a hit, a run, and an RBI. Plus Mookie just hit because he just scored a run. All we need when you pair these guys that bat close to each other in the order like this, you just really are hoping for one good inning that they have, where it's like they kind of get the pitcher on the ropes and they chain some hits together. If you chain some hits together, these plays cash like easier than anything. So I think that's all I got for you. Let's win some freaking money today. Get on that VIP pass before it's gone, guys. Peace.